Salute, YouTube family. Salute to ya. What's good with y'all? Melanet Sports back in the building. Feel what I'm saying? Um, so of course we had Ryan Garcia um, beat Javier Fortuna over the weekend. Did what he's supposed to do. Nothing surprising. I thought Javier Fortuna would have a little bit more success, but you know Fortuna is he's old. He's way out of his prime, and he's just not a disciplined boxer, disciplined fighter. He makes too much mistakes. He doesn't stay disciplined. But anyways, um, you know, Ryan Garcia calls out Tank again. We know Ryan Garcia is the king of cap. Um, and we have record of him saying many things and him, going back on, a lot of his words. Um, and now more recently, he's saying that Devin Haney is the best. He's saving him for last. Um, which is of course true. Um, we know they don't want to fight Devin Haney. They simply do not want to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney is still the most ducked fighter in boxing today. You know, and their deflections of why they don't want to fight Devin Haney is what he doesn't sell. He's boring. These are terrible reasons not to fight someone. If he's boring, if he doesn't, if he's boring, let's go with that. Then, first of all, wouldn't it say something on you if you can make the fight interesting? Like, that's what I don't understand. People keep saying these fighters are boring. It's up to the challenger to make it an interesting fight. You know, he's the champion. He's retaining the belt. He's not trying to take anything away. He's defending it. So, it should be you to make it interesting. It should be you pressing the fight. If he's a boring fighter, and you boxed all those 12 rounds in a boring fight, that says a lot about you because that means that Devin Haney controlled the fight. Simple as that. He controlled the fight. You know, and when they say, "Oh, he doesn't sell," or again, he's a boring fighter. We gotta ask these guys who they fought last time, because if Ryan Garcia was saying for the longest time that Devin Haney's a boring fighter, he doesn't like his style, you know, but we knew all of this was just deflections. Simply, they just do not want to lose to Devin Haney, because he's a very hard boxer to beat. He's a very hard boxer to beat. He's technically sound. He's quick. One of the best jabs in boxing. I've been saying that for a minute now. You can go back and watch the old videos. I've been saying that for a minute. One of the best jabs in boxing. You know, disciplined, a student of the game. You know, so these dudes simply do not want to fight Devin Haney, man. It's so clear. It's so crystal clear. All the people saying he's this, he's boring, he doesn't set like. First of all, Devin Haney next to, not including Tank, makes the most money below 140. Josh Taylor doesn't make his money. Teofimo Lopez doesn't make that money. Ryan Garcia definitely doesn't make that money. His highest payday was $2 million. That was Javier Fortuna. Okay, before that, I don't even think he made $1 million yet. You know, there's no other boxer that's named Tank Davis that makes more money than Devin Haney. You know, so all these deflections, all these reasons that these people trying to downplay and disrespect Devin Haney it's so clear that they are scared. Simply, they are scared. They don't want to lose their O. They don't want another Floyd Mayweather to come dominate the sport. It's very simple. This is elementary at this point. He's the best in the division. He's already proved it. We do need to see Tank versus Devin Haney. Now, I'm not mad at Tank versus Ryan Garcia first. I'm not mad at that fight at all because at the end of the day, we got Ryan Garcia screaming this dude's name for how long? Years. I mean, Devin's been doing it too. Devin's been he's been calling out Tank for a minute now. Tank doesn't want to fight him. We'll get that fight. But I do want to see Tank versus Ryan first. I do admit that. You know, but these guys simply do not want to fight Devin Haney. We knew that fighting Devin Haney at 140 for Tank was an option. People saying, "Oh, why would he fight at why would Tank fight at 140?" He said he's comfortable at 135. Now, if this fight with Ryan Garcia takes place at 140, I don't want to hear anything. We know what time it is. It's simple. They don't want to fight Devin Haney. He's the most ducked fighter, one of the most disrespected fighters in boxing today. It's very unfortunate. He's doing everything that we want a boxer to do. Try to fight the best. Stick to your word. That's all. That's all we're asking fighters to do, and most of them, 95% of them, do not do that. You know. Um, so but we'll see what happens with Tank and Ryan. I do want to see that fight. I personally think Ryan. I think Ryan gets knocked out by the eighth round. Um, so that'll be really interesting if that happens. That'll be very good for boxing at the end of the day because we've seen this story before. Where loudmouth. We saw that just last 2 months ago. Rolly, screaming all this nonsense, and what happens when he gets in the ring? Gets knocked out. So we've seen this story before. Um, and I think we're going to see it again in December when they fight Ryan and Tank, if they fight. But that's all I got for y'all. Like and subscribe for more content. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.